Good morning. It's Monday, the 22nd of November. I really enjoy Strictly Come Dancing. It's always a highlight of the year in the Webb household when it comes back on the television. This year has been a really good series, with its range of incredible dances, amazing moments, and lots of glitter and sparkle along the way. One of the celebrities that's really impressed me has been the soap star Rose Ayling-Ellis. She's an actor who's deaf, and she communicates using sign language and lip reading. When it was announced that she was coming on Strictly, there were questions asked about how she'd be able to dance if she couldn't hear the music and its rhythms. She explained that she experiences music in different ways, through vibrations and through watching those around her. Certainly, it doesn't seem to have stopped her dancing, and her professional partner have, in the words of one of the judges, Craig Revel-Hallwood, been amazing. One of my favourite dances of theirs was a dance when partway through the music suddenly stopped and all was silent, but they carried on dancing. It was an insight into Rose's world. After the dance, Rose said, "You know that being deaf, there's nothing wrong. It's such a joy to be deaf." So often we assume that disabilities can be life-limiting. Rose shows that for her, deafness is something positive, and she lives life to the full. She also says, "Nothing is impossible." And I know that lots of deaf children grow up in a society that thinks that it's not possible for them to succeed. But no, you can do it. What an amazing role model she is for the deaf community. We live in a world where we get mixed messages about disability or difference. On the one hand, we're encouraged to celebrate our different abilities. And yet I'm sure for many people who live with disability, they experience a sense of being of lesser value or not being perfect. Rose is challenging those preconceptions and reminding us that while her experiences of music and dancing are different, they are just as valid and just as joyful. Some of us will remember when Bruce Forsyth was on Strictly Come Dancing and was the host of the programme. Bruce used to have a special way of responding to couples who weren't doing so well. After the judges had made their comments, he would say to them, "You're my favourite." And in the course of one evening, he might have a whole string of different favourites. For me, Bruce sums up something of how I believe that God sees each one of us. To the God who created us, who loves us, who nurtures us, each one of us is treated as if we were God's favourite. It doesn't matter how the world might see us. God sees our gifts and our abilities, the unique potential within each one of us, and he delights in each and every one of us. So why not dance your way through today and imagine God holding up a number 10, because you are amazing. Let's pray. Loving God, we thank you for the courage of people who challenge our perceptions of disability and show us how to live life to the full. We thank you that you are a God who loves us, each and every one of us. May we shimmy our way through today with joy in our hearts. Amen.